Good morning, church family. We're so glad that you're tuning back in with us this Monday morning. We want to remind you before we get into today's video that Saturday we issued it's not really a challenge, but we asked you to do something for us. On our Saturday videos, we want to start highlighting some good news or some good things that are happening or what you're doing as a family or individual to pass the time during quarantine. So we would love for you to send a picture of you and your family and what you're doing, or tell us something good that someone has done to you or that you have witnessed. And we want to highlight those things this coming Saturday. So please send those to us as soon as you can. When I was a kid, there was a man that rode his motorcycle up and down the road where I lived. And I don't know why, but I was afraid of him. He never gave me a reason. He never stopped and said anything, or, was creepy. But I don't know. It's what sometimes kids are afraid of, strange things. But I was afraid of him. Again, he didn't give me a reason to be afraid. It was just, I don't know, maybe the way he looked riding up and down the street. I'm not sure. But I was afraid of him. And we want to know, what are you afraid of?
Some people are scared of things like the dark or being alone. Maybe you're scared of spiders or rejection or not having enough money. Maybe you're scared of death. I am personally scared of my basement because, as has been documented multiple times, it's haunted. So I think it's very reasonable to be scared of it. I'm also scared of clowns, which are far less reasonable to be scared of.
Shouldn't have revealed that one.
Revealed that one.
Yep. Well, but as adults, sometimes it's normal, we would say normal, to be scared of some things as children. And perhaps even as adults, there are some legitimate things to be concerned about, but afraid. Why would we be afraid as adults when we are Christians, children of God? We have a Father that is all-powerful, and there's no need to worry about those things. I think of what the Hebrew writer says in Hebrews 13, starting in verse 5. He says, "Keep your life free from the love of money. Be content with what you have. For he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So we can confidently say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do to me?" It's hard to explain sometimes why we're afraid of things as adults, because a lot of times the things that we're afraid of never come to pass. They just get in our minds and we obsess over them and we worry about them to the point that we become afraid of them. I think if we sat down and looked at those things and gave them honest thought, we would see there's really no reason to be afraid of them when we have a Father who is more powerful than anything.
Church, we appreciate you. We're looking forward to the day that we can be together again in some capacity, whatever it looks like. Again, we hope you'll remember to send us videos or pictures or just accounts of good things that you have seen or are seeing during this time. We love you. Your Father loves you in heaven, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Bye.